Good morning, friends. What, Alice?
Everything was free for that one day.
Oh, very cool. It is 11:45. I've been up since a little bit before 9. We went and got my prescriptions because those were filled today before I go out of town. And then just got back. I laid in bed for like an hour just catching up on stuff on my phone and texting with Will, and then I went and got my meds, and we are back and we are going to start our school day. But I made the kids breakfast, and because we're leaving, we're just trying to get through stuff that's in the freezer. So we had this many French toast sticks left. I cooked them in the air fryer, 400 degrees for 5 minutes. They're like crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Sprinkled some powdered sugar, a little bit of syrup. And then we had 3 mini pancakes left, not mini, but like the somewhat small ones. I get them from, medium-sized pancakes. So I buttered those, sprinkled a little powdered sugar on those. So it's gonna be like a breakfast snack platter for the kids. And then I got some cantaloupe. Do you guys want some chicken sausages, some protein with this?
No.
No? What about you, Jack? You liked the chicken sausages when I made them with my eggs recently.
Sure.
Not a few? I'm gonna cook up a few chicken sausages. Also, I guess not also, these are from Costco. The other stuff was just from Walmart. But I got these fully cooked, all natural chicken sausages. These are yummy. So I'm gonna
Show them something I can do.
look what I can do, look what I can do. What are you looking at behind me?
Oh, I just saw something.
She's like, can we do yoga for school today? And I said, you can do that for like PE if you'd like. Have you stretched yet this morning? You were more flexible last night because you had been already stretching. Oh, that's a good stretch for your ribs, I bet. Can I get a picture of that?
Yeah.
Are you excited to go up to Michigan and get to spend some time in the gym while we're there? Because we get to go to Aunt Jenny's gymnastics gym. I always emphasize gymnastics gym. Like, it sounds funny, but if I just say the gym, people might not know what I'm talking about. So they do own a gymnastics facility in the Flint area. So if you're around that area, yeah, what's it called? Epic Gymnastics.
My dad picked the name and the logo.
He didn't pick the name, but Daddy made the logo. So if you are in that area, you should check it out and tell them we sent you, because they do like drop-ins on Saturdays, like open gym. They have rec and team, girls and boys. And it's just a really great, it's a nice, clean, air-conditioned, beautiful facility. So Anyway, we might be a little bit biased, but it's a good gym. So I will be helping my sister-in-law, not the one that owns it, but the other sister-in-law, man the front desk and keep things running while the owners and their 5 children are in Tennessee for a week at gymnastics camp. The kids and I will be house sitting and dog sitting and helping at the gym. So the kids will get to spend all gym hours that the gym is open at the gym, taking rec classes and just playing with the cousins that are not out of state at the time. Does that all make sense? So it'll be fun. And we're gonna be house sitting, like I said. They have a pool, so we get to do some swimming, huh? I don't know, you always get bruised. They have 2 full-grown boxers and a new boxer puppy that's like 11 or 12 weeks old. So Alice is going to help with the dogs. Well, both kids will help with the dogs, but Alice is really excited about the puppy. So I told them that if they're big help with that, maybe I will increase their allowance since they won't be home doing chores for those 2 weeks. We're not gonna be there for the full 2 weeks. So we leave for there tomorrow while the family is still in town, so that she can kind of show me the ropes as far as like up at the gym and logging into the system and just making sure I have all of that set. And then they're leaving, I believe, Saturday morning. So we will be at the gym for open gym Saturday morning. Sunday the gym is closed, and then we will be there Monday through Friday in the evenings. And then basically we're gonna be there for a week, but then we're staying like an extra 2 days to hang out with them when they come home so that the kids can see those cousins. And then going up to my mom's house, which is another 3 hours from there, and staying with them for a few days to visit and also meet my newest nephew. So my sister had a baby a few days ago. His name is Braxton, and so we get to meet the baby. So it all works out as far as timing, where we will have already been up there in state 'cause we haven't traveled much. The last time, it's been a while. It's been a while. So anyway, that's what's happening there. So we're trying to like clean out the fridge and freezer and just kind of like work through food that we have. I should have had these chicken sausages in the entire time I was talking because they would have been almost done by now. But let me get those in and then get the kids wrangled for school because they want to do anything but school. All right, sausages are in. Those are gonna cook for about 6 minutes because they are frozen. You can bring that over to the table. I was just gonna talk to our friends for a few more minutes. What else was I gonna say? Heat index today is going to be even worse than it has been the last few days here in Kentucky. We have a heat index like advisory because in some areas it's gonna be up like 105 with high humidity. So it's like,
in one of those areas.
I think around here it's only gonna be 102 at the hottest point. Only 102. So we will be in the house again. The kids are still wearing these PJs. Can you guys change today, please? You've now worn PJs 2 days. I mean, it happens, am I right? So,
Can I put Brownie out?
the cactus? Sure. Can you check his water level first and see, because if it says dry, add water and then put him outside, because it is like hot. Jeremy is the cactus, the little tiny cactus plant. She wants to put him out in the sun, so he will enjoy the heat. What does that mean? What does it say?
It's the beginning of moist.
Beginning of water. Go ahead and add just a little bit because he's gonna dry up quick out in this heat. It's not horrible yet, but it will be.
Hydration.
Yeah. So just go ahead and slowly put water in there and let it soak in, and then add a little more. I think our power went out at some point because my microwave light was out. The clock is not set. What time is it? 10:55. Clock. Time. Enter time. What? Control. Lock? No. Power? No. Volume? No. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no. I'm going through clock. 10:55. Start. Okay, clock is set. And the subwoofer had been, power's off on the subwoofer. So at some point power went out or a breaker. Well, I don't think it was a breaker. On.
And
Oh no, sorry buddy.
fine.
What is it doing?
It
Oh no.
out.
Oh, there it goes. Whew.
Is this TV
Okay. The TV's not rigged. Okay. Sorry, now I'm just walking around the house like doing things without talking. Tell them good morning.
Good morning.
What's this?
You can show them outside. Where we put
I went and grabbed the mail and there was a bunny out by the mailbox this morning. Yeah. Aww. I did a bad thing, friends. We had the money tree outside the other day for some fresh air and sun, and I like scorched it.
That was my plant.
I know, there's still a lot of healthy leaves in there, but I feel so bad. Like,
We do not know how to take care of
we don't. I thought I was doing a good thing. Oh, there was a bird. Bird feeders are empty.
Morning doves are one of my favorite boys.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and put the cactus out, and then, why do you put them on the chair? Set him on the ground because it's windy and he might fall off the chair. Set him just right there on the corner is fine. And we'll just come out and check him a little bit later.
I usually like putting him up there so dogs don't attack him.
If dogs bite a cactus, I think they're gonna be,
More in pain.
yeah.
Well,
Anyway, we got that little cactus at Trader Joe's. They're just a little tiny. I don't even know. It was cheap. I was like, that's cute. And Alice wanted some more plants, so we got that and an aloe plant, huh? At least there's a breeze out here today. That feels good.
I want to stay out here.
Well, maybe you can do your language arts out here
What
again.
does that sign say?
It says, welcome home newlyweds. Okay, back in because we're letting all the air conditioning out. I actually need to turn the AC up, down. I never know whether to say I'm turning it up if I'm making it colder. Turning it down, right? Turn the AC down to make it colder.
Yeah.
It's one of those like weird word things. Okay. Oh, it is set at 72, which might still seem, I'm gonna put it down to 71. It actually is pretty cold. Like yesterday we were cold in the house at 72, so that should, I just wanna make sure it keeps up with things today. All right, sausages are almost done. Can you wrap that up, Jack, and let's get to the table, please? Alice, do you wanna go get dressed first? No, you need to go get dressed. I'm gonna go get the kids dressed, not dress them, but make sure they get dressed. All right, breakfast is served. It's 11 o'clock, it's more like brunch at this point. Let's get my school stuff out. I feel like we're very scatterbrained this morning. we're doing our Bible, More Than Words, Living Faith Bible curriculum. It's a 4-day-a-week program. Usually has 2 tasks. So for like on the first task, you finished writing, Sissy. Wants them to draw a picture about like what they've learned this week through learning about the Trinity and Jesus, or just something that inspires them about God or Jesus. I'm gonna have them do this portion later when we're doing family reading, so it gives them something to focus on. But then they also have a journal entry. Do you want to expound on this, Jackson? So it's just want you to write something that you either learned this week or something that you're feeling. And Jackson wrote, "Thank you, God, for sending Jesus to take our sin." And then we had a nice conversation about, you know, what that truly means and how powerful and impactful that is. And Alice is still writing while Jack bounces around. They changed their clothes. Yay!
I took my little dance.
Oh, you guys don't have your glasses on.
They're upstairs.
Can you run up and grab them while she finishes her sentence, please? They're on the Xbox. We're still getting used to glasses. It's only been like a week.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, God, for giving us all our breath today. Make the world a better place.
There we go. That's a good prayer, huh?
Yeah.
It's 11:30. We're starting history, year 1, lesson 6, ancient Egypt, their government and buildings. And we do get an audio recording today. I think the kids are just excited because I get to read another chapter out of Boy of the Pyramids. Am I right?
Yes.
They're excited for this book.
Yeah.
That's the fiction book that goes along.
Carbonation.
I know. It loses carbonation after it's opened the first time. Every time you open it after that, it gets less
Wait, so
and
this
less.
is fake?
It's based on true, like, not true events.
Like-
It has some truth to it, but it's a made up story about what it might have been like back then. But it's not like a true story. Does that make sense? Yeah. I've got their student explorers. I used the grades 4 to 6 for both kids. Alice is technically grade 3. Jackson's grade 4. But I felt like the other one was maybe a little bit too young for her. So they're gonna do, and they're still coloring pages in both. So they're gonna color the lesson 6 coloring page while we listen to the audio recording from the website, and I'll just load that up on my phone. Do you want to get colored pencils out, please? So this one is only 7 minutes long.
Lesson 6. After their Egyptian breakfast, Kate and Jack spent several hours working and playing on the farm. Collecting eggs and brushing down horses hardly felt like work to Kate and Jack.
I need a blanket.
Whistle, 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 whistle while you work. Alice is going to continue coloring over here at the couch. There's a blanket covering your baby doll. And then I'm going to read a chapter out of Boy of the Pyramids. Jackson said, or 2. He really likes this book. But 1 chapter a week of Unit 1, like while we're studying Egypt, will get us through this book. So I find that having the kids do something with their hands while I'm reading is beneficial and it helps them stay focused. So like I said, Alice is coloring and Jackson... Okay. Jackson just got out kinetic sand and a cake pan to play with while I read. You realize I'm not going to be reading for very long, and then we have to do language arts, right?
I want you to do 2 chapters.
Honey, we have to do like 1 chapter to keep us on track. Otherwise, we're going to finish the book before we finish our unit in the history book. Aw. I can read out of Little House. Actually, I was going to do that later. Because we're reading this book as a family read aloud for history, but then we're also reading Little House on the Prairie.
The last one
For
was
like-
Little Cabin in the Big Woods.
Yeah. We're reading this for like just closer to bedtime as our family read aloud. And then they each do 30 minutes of reading on their own each day also. So I'm trying to incorporate reading in many different ways throughout the day.
Oh, where'd you get that one?
The children are begging for another chapter, so I'm going to give in because who am I to say no to read aloud time, right? You guys still playing with your sand? So was that chapter good? Did you learn a lesson in that chapter?
Don't leave the gate open when there's a wild bowl.
Don't leave the gate open when there's a bowl. So Karis, Cafe's dad, was he mad at him? No.
He was just glad they're safe.
He was glad that they were safe. So do you think, you know, when you guys mess up and you feel bad and you think maybe we're going to get mad at you?
Like when Jackson to the control box at the wall.
But you realize that parents, we don't always assume we're going to get mad at you for something, right?
Like you might get a little upset, but like You're just glad they'll say.
Whenever I say popsicles, I've done that so many times that you are actually starting to be kind of mad.
Do you think that I am mad because, yeah, because you're hiding it, but do you think if you would have asked for a popsicle, I probably would have just given you one because it's 100 degrees outside? Yeah. It's just better to ask for things than to be sneaky, right? Being sneaky never pays off. But when he left the gate open, that wasn't being sneaky. That was just, what?
That was just a mistake.
It was a mistake. It was an accident. And everybody makes mistakes, right? We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect except God. That's right. Yeah. Alice got out some of their Playmobil characters and she's using them.
Thinking.
We're still reading, but I wanted to kind of show you what she's got going on over here. This is a good activity. If they can do it quietly, it's a good activity to keep them occupied while we read. All right, we're at the table. I'm just kind of like, I know a lot of the vlogs have been kind of like this the last few days, but just kind of literally showing you what our days are like. So it's kind of like you get to come along homeschooling with us. I've got the kids' language arts books open. If you are new or this is the first video you've watched this week. Good and Beautiful, language arts, I have them both in level 3 so that we can do family style learning at the table. They still have not even come close to finishing their breakfast, but Alice did request more sausage. Yeah.
We've only been eating.
Will just got home from work, so he's also eating off of their plate.
Added some more, that's why it looks like we have.
Yeah, she asked for more sausage. Okay, Jackson's ready to start reading. It's the same poems we read yesterday. They do typically 2 days, so it'll be like, read these poems and then read them again tomorrow. So what we do, since there's 2 of them doing the same level, yesterday Alice read this page and Jack did this one, and today they're swapping, so they each get a chance to read each poem through the book once. So Jackson's gonna go ahead and start. He looks really annoyed with me, doesn't he?
Because I just want to finish, because I just want to do my...
Oh, was that why you kept distracting me while I was reading to you?
Oh, look at the moon.
Reading.
Sit, Alice.
I don't want to sit.
You need to sit. Thank you.
Oh, look at the moon.
We are working on open and closed syllables with a whiteboard. So she did over and donkey. We just did sunset. So is that an open or closed syllable word? Look at the word. What letter comes before the, so sunset, closed. Very good, because
It doesn't say its name.
so the end, so the first syllable ends with a consonant, which means it's a closed syllable. Your word is begin, so break it into its syllables, including your dash, so you can see where it, and then show me.
I don't even know if this is how I spell begin, but...
Good. So begin, is that an open or closed syllable? Open. Good.
Can I go play with Connor?
No, you cannot. You can watch your brother. Jackson is doing his like pre-test for extra math, because I think I'm going to add that in, if not every day, then a few times a week, just so they can start memorizing their math facts and just getting them more practice with that. Especially Alice, she still kind of has trouble. So he's going to do that while Alice is working on her regular math lesson, and then he just finished his regular math lesson, and then she's also going to do the extra math. And I am packing up our school stuff for Michigan. I'm hoping that it will all fit appropriately in this 31 tote. I don't even remember what it's called, like a tall organizer or something. I've had it for years, but I'm hoping that it's not going to be like...
I've never seen that in my life.
Yes. Anyway, this is where I'm putting it all. All right. Jackson, that's because some of them are probably open, maybe? Yeah. Jackson's outside playing until it gets too hot, which it's probably already too. It's 3:30, so it's the hottest part of the day. And Alice came in, she's like, all the boys want to do is blah, blah, blah. So what did I suggest that we do?
Make some brownies.
Make some brownies. And I remember...
to make me happy food.
Food, yeah, same. Same, sis, same. And I remembered I have a legit brownie pan. So we have the Ghirardelli triple fudge brownies. So we're gonna go ahead and make some of those.
The boys wanted to play baseball, so we're making some brownies.
Yep. All right, is that mixed well? What do you think?
Maybe.
Okay, now you go ahead and put the brownie mix in, which I already opened.
Where do I put this?
Just leave it sitting in there. So don't spill this. Be careful
all
with
of
it.
that?
Yep, the whole thing.
Is it soft?
It's powder.
Oh,
It's like
it smells really good.
it's chocolate.
I love talkie.
All right. All right, apparently we're also supposed to add the fudge pouch and then mix. So go ahead and you can kind of gently incorporate that together. I meant just so you didn't like fluff it out of the bowl, so you just want to kind of...
Oh. Like make it settled.
Sure, whatever you want to call it. You're mixing it but gently because it's mostly powder. It's going to be a really thick batter.
Oh, it's black.
It's fudge.
It's black. Show them. One of them looks like tadpoles, that one.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
So go ahead and stir it up.
Ooh.
Don't be afraid of it. Here's the side of the spoon to kind of... This is how I'm distracting her because she was not in a good mood most of the morning. And then it's hot out and the boys were being turds. And so I said, you know what? You want to come in and bake with me? And she said, yes.
The only way to make me happy is food.
Make sure you get all the dry stuff. See how thick it is?
Yeah.
It's like really thick, like super thick. Bake as directed below. Do not over bake. The oven's already ready. Holy moly, that is like
My arm is tired.
paste. Like I know brownie batter is thick, but this is like super thick. I've actually never used a Ghirardelli brownie mix before, so
Maybe it'll be your new favorite. Maybe
this
it
does not
will.
look like much, does it?
It looks
okay.
like thick mud.
It does. Excuse me, I need a spoon. We are going to fill. I've already sprayed the. I don't know if we're gonna get. What is it? 3, 6, 9, 12.
Whoa.
Out of here or not.
Is it hot?
I'm gonna go ahead and help her do this off camera, and we'll get back with you. So I don't have an ice cream scoop with like the release part, but I do have a small cookie scoop.
I said it as a
She
joke.
did. She's like, what about the cookie scoop? So just make sure you do it right in the center. You're probably gonna need a little bit more than that. So we're gonna use the cookie scoop to do it because they only need to be filled halfway. And that'll, this is like thicker than most brownie mixes I've used.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest.
All right, Alice wanted to show us something. First she climbs the wall. Oh, good.
Very good.
A good little hold.
And a slow come down.
Yeah, it was a slow come down.
Exhausting.
Alrighty, just opened the oven.
This is my first time actually taking something out.
Yeah, you've probably taken it out before. Go ahead and grab the end of it. It's hard, isn't it? And I just want to like reach in and help, but I don't have an oven mitt on. Just slide it out towards you. No, not that, the pan.
Ow.
With your hand, or like that, yep. The edge, and then you grab that end. Keep pulling out, grab that, watch your arm up there, and then turn around and put it on the counter behind you. And then turn around and gently close, put the shelf in, and gently close the oven. Yay, little Miss Alice Crocker. Jackson is unloading the dishwasher for me. I'm going to make a hodgepodge of dinner. It's 10 to 5. I've got a bag of cheese ravioli. We've got an open jar of marinara in the fridge. We've got some chicken strips if we want to bulk it up with some extra protein on the side. We've got some Bosco sticks, which is mozzarella stuffed bread sticks. Bosco sticks. I know, I'll make them. I'm gonna make dinner and then you guys can each make your own plate. And then I do have a salad kit that I can also add. And then we have cantaloupe that needs to be eaten. So just gonna throw together a buffet line, I think. All right, making dinner. Alice just went and grabbed the mail. Show them what you got. No, ravioli. Show them what you got. Her True Girl subscription box. It's a kindness box. It's a girls Christian ministry. Yes. I also got Jackson, the boy one. It's called Be Brave, but it's not here yet. Oh, we got an extra diary. What?
Brownie mix!
What? We just made brownies. Can you take it to the table so we're not just in the middle of the kitchen floor?
Oh, I'm gonna use this everywhere.
Alright, everything is ready. So we got fruits and veggies, cantaloupe, cucumbers, broccoli. I did make up a sunflower crunch chopped salad kit. It has bacon in it with like a sweet onion dressing, really tasty. We've got chicken strips and Bosco sticks, ravioli with sauce, and then I got out some sauces over here too. Ranch for veggies, pasta sauce in case the kids want to dip their Bosco sticks in it, and then barbecue sauce for chicken strips. So Alice is going to make her plate and I will show you what she takes. So here is Alice's plate. Broccoli, Bosco sticks, and ravioli. She'll probably finish these tomatoes too. Jackson's got all 3 sauces. He uses barbecue for his chicken strip, marinara for his Bosco sticks, ranch for his veggies, and then he loves cantaloupe. You need a fork, or are you just gonna eat with your fingers?
I'll eat with my fingers.
Were those words?
I'll eat with my fingers, I guess.
Okay. You can have a fork if you want.
I really not mean to do that.
Oh no, there's a stranger in my house. Munching on dinner, and I need to put the kids' math into the system. So the teaching textbooks, you can do everything just on the app, but I find that my kids do better if I print the lesson out. So they have the lesson in front of them. They watch the video lesson, but then they do the problems on paper. Like multiple choice, not as huge of a deal, but when they're working out math problems, I find that this works better. So then I just go through and then put the answers in later, and we go over anything that they get wrong. So that's just what I'm doing while everyone is eating. I still have my salad that I'm munching on. I finished my ravioli and a Bosco stick and chicken strip. I'm full, so I took a break to do this. Alrighty, kids are done with their showers. They're doing their independent reading. And then we will make brownie sundaes, and I'll read Little House on the Prairie, and you guys will do your chores. And it is 7:32. And this is what we've got going on so far. Jack's suitcase, my suitcase, the school bag, Alice's suitcase, extra shoes. I washed all of our masks in case we need them up in Michigan. Our whiteboard needs to go out. And then I still have our toiletry bag upstairs. Hello, hello, I'm short. And then we have to pack all the electronics. I've got a list on my phone of everything still. We need Alice's stuffed animals because she sleeps with them at night. I need two of my Emerald injections. I'll pack those in the morning because those need to be refrigerated or cold, so they'll have to go into a cooler with some ice packs. Both of the kids need to have their glasses, iPads, phone and iPad chargers, AirPods for all 3 of us. I'm charging Alice's Apple Pencil. I'll need my watch charger, my laptop, my camera, which I'm holding, and the backup battery. Jack, do you want to bring your Nintendo Switch? Probably in case. Okay, so his Switch. Do you want to bring your Xbox controller or just use Brecken's?
Brecken has 2.
And you'll be the only one there. Oh, you'll need it for when we go to Grandma's though. Okay, so we need Jack's Xbox controller. Pillows and blankets, and then meds and vitamins, and snacks. Any snacks we want to bring, which I have a few things out. And our water bottles. So really, just electronics and then like the last minute stuff that we'll gather in the morning. So we're doing good, we're doing good. All right, we've got a mess going on over at this table, but Alice got Happy Mail. Did we already say you got this? Yes. So she got her True Girl box, so we opened it. So again, this is like a ministry for tweens and youth. If you've heard of the book Lies Women Believe or Lies Girls Believe, it's the same ministry that does that. So there's a coloring page that she can color, spreads more kindness. It talks about how it's like a mother and daughter box. So teach your daughter the tremendous power of words. Preparing for your July mom and daughter date. So it has a date idea in here about baking brownies together. So weird, since we literally just did that tonight. didn't we? It doesn't want to focus on her. But it actually comes with a brownie mix. So I think it talks about baking brownies and then gifting them to somebody. So there's like a whole, yeah, learning to use kind words, setting your home, materials you'll need. There's a video we watch and just kind of talk about stuff while we do that. You go read, sis. It came with a daisy chain flower headband that lights up. Obviously it's fake flowers, so very cute. Okay, go ahead and shut that off so the batteries don't die. It came with a daisy pen.
What's your favorite?
Very cute. So we got the book, the pen, the brownie mix. Since it's her first box, she got a charm bracelet, and each time she gets a box, it'll come with that month's charm for whatever the theme is. So again, this month's theme is kindness, so she has a little daisy charm. Please sit. Your brother's reading, and you also need to be reading. She got a keychain floof ball thing. You Can't Sit With Us, Mean Girls Makeover #2, An Honest Look at Bullying from the Victim. So a chapter book. Miss Lauren said that Mila started reading this book recently because she got this book last month. So technically it's in every other month you get a physical box, and then on the off months you get digital stuff in your email. So like you'll get the daily devotionals and stuff, it just emailed to you in like your daughter and mother date. So this is her True Girl Daily Devos book. So there's a devotional for each day that she can go through and we can talk about. Came with a True Girl diary so she can write down prayers or just kind of talk about what's going on in her life. The Power of Words, a 4-week devotional study. I think this is for me, for the mom. So Death and Life and the Power of the Tongue. It comes with a sticker. This one says Spread S'more Kindness. It comes with Bible memory verse cards. So when you're tempted to hold a grudge, instead be kind to each other, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. So just different memory verses. And recipe cards for s'mores, like different types of s'mores, like a tuna sandwich s'more, which has like jalapenos and club crackers, so just different fun s'more type ideas. And I think that was everything in there, but she was very excited. So there's like a fruit fly flying around, that's why I'm like swatting. So I'm excited to be able to sit down with her and do the like mother-daughter stuff. And the same ministry has a boys box called Be Brave. It is not a subscription yet though. They just launched their second box this week. So you can go on and just order it as a one-time box. But when we were watching the live stream last week, when Alice and I went to with our friends and we watched I don't know if I vlogged that day. So the day that I was talking about us going to like a mommy-daughter thing. The husband does the boy stuff and the wife does the girl stuff. And he said, hopefully by the end of the year, they'll have the boys boxes set up on subscription as well. So Jackson's has not come yet, so it'll come while we're gone. But when we get back, he'll be able to, we'll go through that. And it has like the devotional and the memory verses. And there's like a science or STEM project, like a hands-on project. And stuff that he will get to do with his dad. Or me, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to do with his dad. So just thought I'd share that. I'll leave a link down below to the website. This isn't sponsored or anything. I paid my own money for this. And I also ordered from that same, I already have Lies Women Believe and Lies Girls Believe, plus the companion guide for the Lies Girls Believe, the mother version, so that Alice and I can do it as a study together. I have not done that yet, but I do have it on Kindle. And then I got It's Great to Be a Girl, a guide to your changing body. And It's Great to Be a Guy, God Has a Plan for You and Your Body. So I thought we would use those as like health class or like a health sort of thing sometime this year. And that's all I got to say right now. But I was kind of going through her box and cleaning up the table because it was kind of everywhere. And they still have like all their kinetic sand stuff out that needs to be cleaned up. But I did get the kitchen mostly clean. It was a disaster after dinner. So I just have to put this bowl away. And then we're about to make our brownies. Brownie Sundays when Will gets down from taking his shower. And then I have to pack meds and stuff for the trip. So the kids are going to finish up their Bible study page that they didn't do this morning, which was to draw something that reminds them of God. They're actually finishing up their color page from yesterday. We learned about the character trait of being what?
Humble.
Being humble. And what does that mean? Do you remember?
To be kind and not too humble.
Oh. Do you have I mean, kind of. It's not to be kind. To be...
Like a good person and have good sportsmanship.
Good sportsmanship. Yeah, not to brag, not to, you know, draw attention yourself in ways, yeah. So that's what they're finishing up there. And I'm going to read a chapter of A Little House on the Prairie. And then once they're done, we will make brownie sundaes. So Jackson, you want to show us what you drew for something
The earth and God saying it's perfect.
That's right. I like that. That's what you think of when you think of God?
Yeah.
All right, Allie girl, what did you do?
Just draw something that he made.
Or something that he made. Welcome to heaven. So that's the gates to heaven. Very nice. Is that an angel over there?
God.
Oh, that's
Why
God.
it has a crown.
Oh, okay.
And here's my other picture.
You did good with that too.
Thank you.
Are you humble?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. I think everyone can work on being more humble, huh?
Not me, I'm perfect.
Really. You're not God.
Ooh, she told you. What you gonna do while we're gone?
Oh, be sad and lonely, probably.
He's gonna play video games. There's like some new Halo thing he's excited about, and
Halo Infinity.
oh, my
Infinite.
battery's dying. Do you want to talk to them at all, or you're just gonna like stare at them?
I was looking elsewhere.
I'm talking about the fact that the camera's in your face.
I
Whatever, he don't want to talk to you guys. Oh. This one's over here whistling while he works. He's doing his chores. Alice is checking the moisture on the plants. We have a moisture meter because, as you know, I don't like to, but I tend to kill plants quite easily. Yes. And I'm going to help them clean up. I need to pack these books in the school bag to take to Michigan with us. And I need to pack the Little House on the Prairie book. And my battery is flashing still, so I need to take care of that. All right. I am mostly packed. Anything that is not already out in the van is kind of sitting up here in this area. I got the kitchen cleaned up, and I am eating a brownie with some milk for my bedtime snack. It is 9:41. Will just went to bed. Jackson is upstairs playing a little bit of Minecraft, I think, or Castle Crashers. Will's lunch is ready. Got the kitchen table cleaned up, which is technically like our school table. Why does this not want to focus as well as normal? And then got the coffee table cleaned up. Living room is as clean as it's going to get. Alice is watching something. You're playing Toca Boca? All right, cool. Yeah, she sure does like that game. She bought a ton of the packs with her own allowance, like the different houses and accessory packs. Your hair is nice and soft. You rinsed that really well. Sometimes she has trouble like rinsing the conditioner out.
From the sink.
Oh, okay. That helped, huh? Because it's nice and soft up top, I can see. So I am actually going to close this out, get this video edited and scheduled. By the time you see it, we will be in Michigan. I think it's gonna go up on Saturday. Yeah, because I'm an extra day behind because we had a grocery haul go up. I had been vlogging and then that vlog would go up the next day, but then I had a grocery haul, so that offset the vlogs by one day. But still, these are pretty, if you're watching it like when it first goes up, this is like pretty relevant. Like this was just the other day, so Thursday night. So I'm gonna do all that and wind down and maybe read a little bit. I've got a book that I'm reading up in bed called The Nantucket Inn. I was hoping to finish it before we left so that I didn't have to bring it with me because it's an actual like paperback. Typically I listen to audiobooks, as you know. I'm listening to The Lost Husband by Jill Shalvis. or no, Catherine Center, and it's now a Netflix movie, but I keep feeling like I've either watched the movie and like don't remember watching the movie, which I don't think that's it, but like the book is sounding very familiar, but I don't think I've listened to it before. I'll have to, if I did, it was like many years ago. I'll have to see if it's like an older book. I don't have my phone next to me, but like it's sounding all very familiar to me. It's a good book though. I mean, I'm enjoying it. So, you want to tell them good night, sister?
Good night.
Want to close it out? Would you like to close it out?
Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe. Click that red button right down there. Bye.